So today let's talk about emails. Most of the outputs that you will be submitting to me will be done through email. And as Filipinos, we have to learn email etiquette. And I am requiring this submission from you. The mode of submission will be through email, not to give you a hard life, but for us to learn to be competitive in using this tool, globally competitive, because that is our vision, diba, sa SLSU, to be a highly corporate science and technology university, and that is corporate culture. Emailing, that's corporate culture. Messenger, that's not corporate culture actually, but we are adopting it because of the constraints that we have. But the corporate culture, the more corporate culture is really email. So I am doing this not to give you a hard life, but for all of us to be competitive Filipinos. And mission number one of SLSU, develop, what is it? Competent science and technology leaders. It's very much a quality of a leader to communicate well in different platforms. So we're going to use the email platform for the submission of our outputs. So number one, when you send me an email, the way you send your email will compose part of your grade. Ayun ang part siya of the grade in order for you to compose it well. Okay, so number one, email should have a subject. Write something in the subject line. Let's say Lesson 1, Essay Submission. Just very simple subject because it's very unprofessional and kind of rude when you send an email to someone without a subject. And then second, try to put a greeting. You say, "Dear ma'am." That's already very respectful and very professional. Or dear um, Professor de la Cruz. Okay, if the person is a professor, but for an instructor like me, you can just say dear ma'am or dear Miss Molina. Okay, and after the greeting, you write the the intent of the email. You go right away to the intent. I am submitting my output, my essay, or my project for lesson 1 or for lesson 2. Okay, so, and then you add a word of thanks. After that, add a word of thanks. Say, "Thank you for this activity, which helped me to learn how to make a memorandum, for example. Thank you for this activity, which enabled me to gain more understanding on work expressions." Okay, that is just an example. And then after that, through expressing words of thanks, you go to your closing. You could say, "Best regards," "warm regards," you could say, "sincerely." Okay, and then you write your name. So very simple, but if you follow these rules, you come off, but not rules, just guidelines or etiquette. If you follow this email etiquette, you come off as a very professional young person. And that is my goal in this class, to give you a sense of professionalism in dealing with your communications. Kay mao man na, maningkamot kita na after we graduate college, dili pa ta mag-graduate of college, we should learn to know these things. To be competitive in the best way we can. Okay, so that's very simple. That's all simply for email. Okay, so what happens if you attach a Word file? You have to say, the better way to say is, you could use the phrase attached. Okay, attached is my project, or attached is my submission for the lesson 2. Attach is my lesson 2 project. You can use the word attached if there is an attachment. So if you have any questions, you could just email me anytime and I will be happy to help you, because that is our objective here, for us to learn together and to learn from each other and fulfill the objective of helping in the development of our community and of our nation.